Good afternoon. Hopefully, this announcement finds you all doing well during this really stressful time. As far as this announcement, I just wanted to mention a few details that I think will make transitioning our class from a traditional in-class course to an online one a little easier for you. Now, the first thing that you need to do, if you did not view our last announcement, which was the urgent COVID-19 course update, please make sure that you view that announcement before viewing this one. However, if you have viewed that announcement, you're fine. Now, on the previous announcement as well as this one, you'll notice I've attached an updated course calendar, and when you click on that, this is what you'll find. Now, we're going to be taking this week by week. I know that they're saying we're returning to school in April, but I have this pretty much planned for the whole semester in the horrible chance that we are online for the rest of the semester. We will get through this together, and I promise I'm going to work with you in any way I can for us to survive. That's the main thing we're doing. We're in survival mode. So as far as this week, this week, I just want you to kind of look ahead and know what we're going to be doing. You may want to look at the updated course schedule. And also I'm going to be providing you with a checklist that you can view as well. Now, as far as for next week, when we start back, you need to be focusing in on your ePortfolio literary criticism essay, which hopefully, cross my fingers, most of you have at least started writing, or you have part of it, or maybe you've even completed it. That's like, best case scenario. You still are going to have the opportunity to peer edit a partner's paper if you'd like to do that. I just wanted to mention, if you're interested, remember, because if you do the peer editing, you get 5 extra points on your essay, and you still have that opportunity. You need to email me by Tuesday, March 31st by 11:59 p.m. to let me know if you're interested. Now, you can email me to let me know you're interested, or also you can email to let me know if you already have a peer editing partner. Some of you, I know, before the semester, everything went on, you already had an idea of who your peer editor would be. You can email me the name of your peer editor if you know that you've already have someone in mind. Just make sure they're obviously on the same page and you're in agreement that you're going to peer edit each other's papers. If you do not have someone in mind as a peer editor, you need to let me know you're interested, so that way when I have other parties or other classmates who are interested, I can pair you up and then let you know who your partner is. Now later, once you know who your partner is, you can just go to our Canvas page, click on people, and you can communicate with your partner in that manner. Now you would later need to, by Wednesday, April 1st, you would need to email a copy of your ePortfolio essay to your partner. You can do it in a Microsoft, Word version, a Google Docs version where you share it between your college emails, or if you have your actual essay already in the ePortfolio, you can just send the actual web address. Now, you will need the peer editing checklist to actually do the editing. Now, to find that, go to Canvas and look beneath the module 13 ePortfolio Literary Criticism Essay and print out the ePortfolio Literary Criticism Essay Peer Editing Checklist. Now, I did say print out. If you have a printer, please print out the actual peer editing sheet as well as your partner's essay. But if you do not have a printer, which I know some of you do not, you can download the Microsoft version of the checklist, and all you would need to do is type in either Y for yes or N for no, and then you could email back that peer editing sheet. Now, as far as editing, okay, you may want to just, essentially write detailed notes on that checklist so your classmate knows the things that they need to do. Later, after you have actually completed the peer editing activity, make sure to write editor, which would be your name, and the writer is your partner's name. And you would need to ensure to return the peer editing sheet to me by Thursday, April 2nd, so I can ensure you get those 5 points. Just make sure to be as helpful as possible in this peer editing activity. Now, the actual essay, the final draft of the ePortfolio essay, is going to be due this Thursday, the 2nd, which would be April 2nd. And that's going to be due by 11:59 p.m. Remember, you're going to essentially submit the essay by, taking your ePortfolio's web address. Make sure you're not in the editing mode. Remember, it needs to be out of the editing mode. Share the web address and just copy and paste it into the assignment box, and that's how you submit it. Now, you're going to notice I have everything set up kind of over the next few weeks. If you really don't like this format, I also have another format for you that I want to mention. You'll notice in the announcement, I mentioned that we have a checklist. Now, I offer a checklist for my online classes already. Since we're online, I wanted to do the same thing for you. When you click on this link, you're going to notice it's a presentation. You can pull this up on your phone or your computer. I would maybe have it on your phone because I know most of you have those in your hand all the time. So you're going to notice how it's set up. I'm just going to go to today, like, as far as next week on Tuesday. You'll notice I have these numbered. You need to complete the task in the order consecutively as I have them ordered. So you need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe even print this out if you can, check it off. And once you know you've completed all of that night's task, put a check mark and you know you're done with Tuesday. Then, of course, we're going to Thursday next week. Same thing, do these in order. Now, you're going to notice that I mentioned several different assignments that are upcoming. Like, I'm going to go ahead here. Several times there's going to be video lessons. These are lectures. These are the same lectures I would have given you in class. However, I'm doing them in the same way. Kind of I'm doing the announcement, I'm lecturing you, but I'm also going to be showing you important handouts and PowerPoints and other information that will help you to do the assignment. Like just for example, now this module's not open to you yet. I'm not opening this until obviously next week, but you'll notice module 16, watch the video lesson. So if I go to our Canvas page, and I'm just going to log into a new one. Give me just a moment. So here's our Canvas page. Now this is from my view. When it's student view, you're not going to have this yet. Okay, so you're going to notice when we look at our Canvas page, we're going to go to module 16, and this is later on going to be a future assignment. You're doing an abstract. Okay, notice video lesson. Absolutely, before completing any of these assignments, watch the video lessons. They explain step by step what you need to do for the assignment. Y'all know I try to be very thorough in my directions. These are going to be directions for you. Okay, so again, make sure that you look over our schedule, but also again, you may want to ensure that you have that Nearpod checklist so you can go week by week. This tells you pretty much everything we're doing for the rest of the semester. So make sure that you have those. I did want to mention a few other details for you that are very important. Okay. I mentioned also in the previous announcement, because we're going online, I know I had to make some changes and revisions. I did take out our APA app presentation. We just weren't going to have time to do it. And also we wouldn't really be able to do it with our online formatting. So I have changed the APA abstract grade to be worth 15% instead of previously it was 10%. Also tonight, I would really love to see y'all. Okay, I'm speaking to a computer camera right now. That's not really personable. So I would love to actually communicate with y'all. So we're going to have a Thursday night happy hour from 5:30 to 5:55. I would love to see you. I would love to see you're doing well. I would love to answer questions, ease any stress that you have about this particular situation. I've been cooped up in my house since March 15th, just seeing my husband's and maybe 2 neighbors from a distance and my children. So I would love some interaction as well. So please meet up. This is only going to be about a 25-minute just happy hour meet and greet and Q&A, if you want to call it that. So I'll be happy to answer those questions. Okay. Other things I want to mention, technology. I know unfortunately some of you do not have computers, and this is a stressful time because of that. I did want to let you know that Jackson County, Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College campus, we are going to have computers available to you. You can drive to the campus, park where the police department office is located. Okay, again, that's close to the Warner Peterson Administrative Building, the one with the water fountain. If you're in the parking lot, call this number 218-0024 and just let them know you need a laptop. We're going to have several laptops that you can use. Now they're going to bring out the laptop to your vehicle. You will use the laptop. I don't know how long the duration of rental is. An hour, 2 hours is kind of what we've been told that may happen. And you'll use that computer essentially for that duration of time of rental on campus. Like you'll be in your car using the computer, and also we have a hotspot in that parking lot that you'll be able to get online to complete online assignments. Okay, I don't know the hours or things like that yet. We haven't been told, but I just wanted to tell you there's an opportunity to do that. So then you'll be able to use the computer and submit your assignments. Okay, if you have a laptop, but maybe you don't have Wi-Fi at home, you can just drive to the campus and again, go to that same parking lot between the Warner Peterson Administrative Building and the Police Department building, and you can just use your laptop using our Wi-Fi to submit assignments. Also, I know some of you need help with your coursework. The Learning Lab is still going to be available to you virtually. You will need to make sure that you go to these websites I have listed for each of these, disciplines for English, math, or science, and you join the class. It's like a Canvas class. And then if you want to communicate with Mr. Philippoff or the math or science tutors, you can. And also you can receive tutoring on assignments I've graded to get those extra points. Okay. As always, please know I am here for y'all. Okay. I'm not a cheerleader, but I will try to definitely be your supporter during this time period. You need to stay in contact with me so I know what's going on. If COVID-19 interferes with your life, if it's something that happens within your family, you're having technology issues, I get that. Our printer's Wi-Fi died, and I'm waiting on a new printer to come in from Amazon tomorrow. I get it, believe me. So just communicate and let me know what's going on. And please know I'm here for you, and I don't want y'all to stress out about this. We're taking it day by day, and we're going to get through the course. And we only have 1 month left. You have survived this far. Just keep trucking. We can do this together. All right. I look forward to hopefully seeing y'all tonight at the happy hour. Okay. Have a wonderful night.